Hi everybody, my name is Tiffany. I'm Education Team Designer for swirlydoos.com, and I'm going to show you in this video how I put together this box. I don't do a video, show in the video how I embellish the box, just mainly how I put the little boxes together and how I colored the panels and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the little boxes, and let me show you one that I already have assembled here besides the paper. So, and it's still drying a little bit, so okay, so what I did for mine, and there might be an easier way, I don't know. You can see I'm like covered in ink. So what I did was, first I just closed it to begin with, okay, just like this. Then I took my ink that I wanted, and this is actually a Starburst spray, but I just added a dauber top onto it. So what I did was, because I want it really finished, I don't want it to have the cardboard look to the edges, so, or the corners, or you know, if the paper ends up being a little too short or whatever, and then the top, and then in the little little groove here. So I just inked all the edges. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the glue, and I'm using the E6000 glue, and I'm just going to add a tad bit to the part that's going to go inside the box. So that's the front. I'll show you in just a second here. So just a little bit, and then the back. Okay. Just like that. And you want to close your glue if you do use E6000, because it'll drip everywhere, and the stuff holds pretty good. So, and then what you do is you just put the insides. See, I put the glue on the inside, so make sure it's all lined up. Okay, and then what I did was I added some masking tape on the back, because I don't have time to sit there and hold every box closed. So that's what I did. So I just add the masking tape to the back, and then just do that for each box. Okay, so now we're going to do the top of the box. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take that same stain and just stain the edges so that it has some paper on there. Just like this, all the way around. This part is the top, so I'm going to add paper to the top, so I'm just going to do the outside edges of the top of the box, just like this, just in case it doesn't go all the way to the edge, so that it has, you know, a little finished look instead of seeing the wood. Because bottom half, I'm going to add just a layer of the ink all the way on the whole thing, because, you know, if somebody's looking at it and they look inside, I want them to see that it's finished, not halfway done. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I adhered my paper to the parts of the box. So I'm using Mod Podge. I like Mod Podge. I know some people don't like it. I like it as an adhesive. So you can use, I wouldn't really recommend like ATG gun or anything like that. It might just be, it might end up coming off eventually. I don't know. But I would use maybe some spray adhesive or some kind of liquid, I think. Okay, so I'm just covering the board here. Just a thin layer, because I don't want it to be too thick or else it's going to goop out. So going to add a thin layer to my paper as well, just so that I know that it's going to adhere really, really good. You got to make sure that you cut it to where the pattern on the paper is going to be upright, because you don't want like sideways, or you want it to look right. Okay, and I cut this actually a little bit too big, but that's okay because I will trim it off. So now what I do is I just use a popsicle stick, or you could use a bone folder, but I just go in and kind of smooth it out. Okay, so while my paper dries to my box, I'm going to show you how I'm going to add the paper to the little boxes. And what I did before I assembled the boxes, I actually went ahead and traced out the circle part here. If you have a punch, you could probably use a punch. I don't know which punch you'd use, but I don't have a punch, so I just traced it and cut it out with my scissors. Super easy. Okay, and the measurements for these boxes for the paper is about 2 3/4 by 11 3/4. Okay, so I'm just going to add some ATG tape. I'm going to line it up to my box here. The red tape would work really good for this. Score tape. But this is what I have, so I'm going to use what I have. And you see I went over a little bit. Just going to use my cutting knife and just trim it off. I'd rather be a little over than under. Okay, now I'm going to take my distress tool and some vintage photo and just kind of distress the creases and corners of this box. Bottom. And then try and get in where the circle is. And we're going to add some paper. Okay. Actually, I'm going to just add the tape to the box here. I'm going to take my craft knife and then just cut out where it hangs over. So super easy, really quick, and you can even, before you adhere it together, the box, you can even add paper, you know, in the inside or whatever you want. So okay, so now I'm going to adhere the box together, and I also went ahead and inked up all the edges. So what I found easiest how to do this is I'm going to use some E6000, and I'm going to actually do the sides and the shelves first. Okay, so I'm gonna take the glue and I'm gonna put it on the side panel on the inside, just along the paper there. Okay, so I'm gonna add okay, make sure it's in there. Pretty good. And the other one. We're going to, this part is my bottom part, so I didn't adhere any paper to it. The front should be flush because it needs to be, the panel needs to be able to fit back there, the back panel. Okay, so let's get some glue on this back panel here. That just goes like that. A little bit more glue here. Let's see here. Voila! Perfect. Okay, and I'll have pictures at the end of this video. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Hi everybody, I just wanted to do a really quick overview of my boxes here, my drawers. So throughout the video I showed you how I put the paper on and how I put together the little boxes, and that's basically it. Because it's with the kit, you know, you have so many different options how to embellish it and what you want to do with it. So let me just show you what I did. I added some Tim Holtz photo corners up here, and then so what I did with the drawers, sorry, it's like a weird angle here. I added some Velcro in the back. I don't know if you could see that. And then on the box here, just because I'll probably be moving it around a lot. I don't really have too much space, so I'll probably be moving it around a lot. So I didn't want the drawers to keep falling out. So that's what I did for that. And then I just added, you know, the paper, and then this is some flowers that comes in the main kit. And then these butterflies, I just stamped them, and then used the distress stain, and then used a crackle accents over it. You probably can't see it, but really, really cute. And then just some seam binding, and then these little flowers here, and then this lace I used the Lindy's on, and also the distress stain, because it kind of gives it a little pinkish tone to it too. And over here is the key I made, and then another butterfly. It's a crackled key. You could see the butterfly there, and then down here some more flowers, and then these are the hinges, and I just added it on the other side also, and I added paper on the side here. Okay, and then so what I'm storing in here is like my Tim Holtz, basically my Tim Holtz embellishments, and some charms, and let's see what else is in here. Got some other metal embellishments here, and I think I have some cameos in here somewhere too. Yeah, I got some cameos, and just some miscellaneous stuff that I want at my hand, you know, so I don't have to dig through the boxes anymore. But so I just wanted to give you guys a little overview, and I hope you guys have a ton of fun making these boxes. And I mean, you can use any paper, you can just even paint them. Just the options are endless, and that's what I love about this project, because you can just do anything you want. You don't have to use paper. You know, you could paint it or whatever you want. So anyways, that's it, and I'll have some more pictures at the end. And if you have any questions, make sure you ask me or Lynn. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!